Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to use your fabulous Hey mic along with your awesome Android device. I'm Julie Holmes, the creator of Hey mic and co-founder of Just Innovate. And here we are in a lovely pub in the middle of Holborn in London. And we're just going to give you a quick, very casual tour of how to use your Android with your Hey mic. So first of all, I have a Galaxy S8 phone here, so I'm just going to unlock that and kind of open it up so you can see what that looks like. And I also have a handy dandy Hey mic. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go into my Bluetooth settings on my phone, and then I'm going to start by pairing up my Hey mic. That's the first thing that we want to do. So I'm going to press and hold the central button on my mic, and when I do that, I'm going to get a red flashing light. And that red flashing light tells me that it's in pairing mode. And so now if I just wait a moment, I will see when I hit scan on my phone that it's going to go through and search for all the available devices. And one of the devices that will appear momentarily is Hey mic. So I can kind of scroll down and there it is. I can see it's actually on the list. So there's my Hey mic right there. So I'm just going to tap Hey mic to pair it. And when I pair it, what's going to happen is the light on my Hey mic is going to change from flashing red to a slow blue mic, to a slow blue light that flashes on and off. So that tells me that this has been paired. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use my Hey mic with an app. Now, you can use your Hey mic with any Bluetooth-enabled app, and that includes video recording apps and voice recording apps and closed captioning apps like Ava. So you have a huge variety of options. The one that we most often hear people talk about for Android is using it with FilmicPro. Now, again, there are other apps that you can use. You can use it with Cinema FV5. That's another video app, but FilmicPro is certainly one of the best most well-known film recording apps, and it works beautifully with Hey mic, so that's the one we tend to recommend. So I'm just going to click on the app here. So I'm going to open up my FilmicPro app, and here we are with my FilmicPro app. Just do a little focusing so we can see a beautiful Hey mic case. And here we are, and what I'm going to do now is I can see that I am still got a blue light. I just want to make sure that I'm using this microphone, my Hey mic, as my audio source. So to do that on FilmicPro, I'm going to go to the settings, which is the little wheel icon. And if I go up to audio, when I go into audio, I have a choice of microphones, and I can choose the Hey mic microphone. And so as soon as I've done that, I've now told FilmicPro to use Hey mic as its audio source. So now I'm just going to close out of my settings again. And now I can actually see that I'm seeing a massive change in the information that's being captured on my soundbar. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit record. I can see that I'm now starting to record. And if I get closer to the mic, I can see that it gets louder. And if I pull the mic away, I can see that it gets closer. So now I've got my Hey mic connected, and anything I record is going to be here. Now, just like you would with any Hey mic app, you want to make sure that the way that you've got things kind of set up and the location of where you're wearing your Hey mic is suitable for your voice and for the app that you're working with. And then that's quite simple. So once we've recorded it, we can hit stop. And on here, if I want to go back in and look, I can just go to the little play icon and I can see the video that I just captured. Now, the question that we get asked most often, and we'll do a separate video just to demonstrate that, is that if you haven't done anything else, when you hit play, you're not going to hear anything. Okay, brace yourselves. You're not going to hear anything. And that's because your phone wants to use Hey mic as both a microphone and as headphones. Now you can actually use it as headphones. So there's a little port here at the top where if you want to put a 3.5mm headset in here, you can. So you could actually listen to it back in a noisy environment. But alternately, you can also just come up here and you can choose where you're playing back to. The easy way to do it, of course, is just to turn off your Hey mic while you listen back. So if I press and hold the main button on my Hey mic again, I'll get that red flashing light. And once I've done that, I can set it down. And now, when I hit play, I will hear what's happening. I'm going to take the Hey mic off of me that I'm recording with and just put it over here. So now you would be able to hear that information being repeated back if I've turned up the volume. So that's how you go about using your Hey mic with an Android. If you have any questions, drop us a note. Happy Hey micing!